Hey guys, welcome to Rusted Fab Works. On today's episode, we're working on this. And we're going snow wheeling tomorrow. We gotta put a new thermostat in. We gotta check the hoses. We gotta check oil. We gotta check transmission fluid. We gotta tighten up a couple of bolts that I'm pretty sure are loose because I can feel it when I'm driving. And what else? I gotta check the belts. I haven't checked those in 2 years. And my alternator was charging at 11.2 yesterday, so I gotta take a look at that. So let's get it going. All right, first things first, we got to take off the thermostat housing. I'm gonna check the belts, which I can do that now, and they do seem very loose. You know what, I might just have to replace those. And then I gotta check the oil because of course we have blow by. It's an old car, don't judge me, guys. What else? I'm gonna do the suspension do-over, make sure everything's good. First things first, let's remove the thermostat housing. All right, let me go get a catch can. I don't want any of this to fall on the floor. Even Lowe's says it. Do it right. Oops. Forgot to film this, but I already did it. Now I know somebody's gonna ask, well, why do you gotta change the thermostat? What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it. It just doesn't have one. Also, by the way, we gotta build a skid plate for underneath, so I gotta get some measurements on that. All right, now let's remove the belt system. So now we're loosening it up. That sounded like the ring bell from a fight. Ding! Let's get ready to rumble. What do you guys think? Do we need a new belt? Oh yeah, look at that. First we're gonna replace the belts before we even think about replacing the alternator. Oh my god, look at that, missing a whole tooth. All right, so we need to order some parts. We need belts, we need thermostat. Hopefully they have the gasket. If not, we can reuse this one. Just put a lot of silicone on it. What else? Now I got to build a skid plate because these cars, there's the oil pan right there. I don't want to hit an oil pan out there in the snow. So yeah, let's build a skid plate while my wife comes back from the gym, so that once she comes back, we're gonna go eat with the kids, and then we're gonna go get parts, come back, install said parts. All right, decided to take off the front bumper. That way I can build stronger brackets coming down through here, right? And it'll be able to grab the metal a lot easier. So it'll be brackets coming down through here, and that way it'll grab the pan actually a lot better, and it won't be supported with this flimsy piece of metal, you know. But yeah, that's the progress so far. We're gonna get that done. I'm not the best welder, I'm not the best mechanic, I'm not the best fabricator, but this is how we do it. Do not attempt any of this. Hey, all right guys, we got our cameraman on deck now. Original plan was using this big old thing of metal, right? It's heavy. So we went to our local scrap yard and picked up some steel on the low, right? So I'm thinking we're gonna angle it kind of like this so that it's the skid plate functions, and then I'll make some little pieces right here that'll hook up to the body of the car. Cheap steel, $8. Why not? And then we got our V-belts, right? AutoZone. They did not have a thermostat. So we're gonna have to use this rinkety-dink thermostat housing again. Oh well, it happens. But yeah, let's get to working. So we're gonna leave 2 inches on each side to be able to attach it to the frame of the car.
On this thing right here.
On this thing. So we're gonna do 31 and a half. On another video, I'm gonna do some crash bars on my 2018 Soft. We also gonna paint it. I know it's called Rusted Fabworks, but the bike's not gonna be rusted. We're gonna change the livery on it. This is stock from whoever used to own the bike. Now I'm the owner, so I'm gonna change it, put in my own style on it.
Oh, that's thick. Good?
Thick, boys!
Thick! Okay, so that's how big it's gonna be.
Let's show the two peeps how this is gonna go. That's gonna go right there. That way that the skid plate can go this way. And it won't interfere with anything else. We can put some bolts right here. That way we can bolt it in. And it's 2 inches over on either side. Yeah, so 6 1/4 is what I need. All right, now we got it all mocked up. Okay, that's the piece. And we're gonna do some tacky. Where are my gloves at? That's actually gonna work out really great. The only problem is this. We gotta take the welds off of that. So let's take the welds off and get that out of there. So they say don't make plans, right? I'm trying to get this bar off, okay? And I need to bend it up. So I put this in here to bend it upwards. Well, I hit the radiator. And you can't go to AutoZone and buy a replacement radiator. I mean, they don't even have the thermostats. They barely even have the belts. We're still gonna do the skid plate. We're still gonna fix it up, check oil, check everything. But we're gonna have to take a different vehicle to go snow wheeling. So yeah, let's keep going, finish this up. All right, guys. So we remove the radiator. Okay, there's the radiator, right? The new one. Now, why do I say the new one? I just replaced this a year ago. Now, I'm not a hoarder, but I have the old one and there's nothing wrong with it. Like nothing. It doesn't leak. It doesn't have holes. I just replaced it because it was the original radiator. No, it was not the original. It can't be. It might be. I don't know. I just replaced it just for the heck of it. There's a hole right there. But we have the old one, so we're gonna keep going what we're doing. We're gonna install the skid plate. We're gonna do everything we were doing, and then we're gonna put the old radiator back on. We're gonna get it running. There it is. Nice. Now, question is, should I go up or down? Alright, boys. This is how it's looking like. Look at that. There's a small bit of clearance, but I'm gonna put some brackets back there so that I'll be able to hold and it won't flex or anything. But yeah, that's how it's gonna look. Alright guys, I haven't been showing a lot in a little bit the last couple hours, but it's because the sun is going down. Yes, I have a little river running around by my house. It just rained. We got the belts on, we got the old radiator on, hooked up, we got the skid plate on, and now I'm just tightening up the belts and everything. We're gonna turn it on, purchase a coolant system, get it running, up and running, and then I'll do the fender afterwards, after I make sure that the old radiator works great. So yeah. All right, let's check this out. Let's see how it works. We're gonna go. Let's see. Well, the skid plate don't even hit. Well, I'm pretty sure if I went straight on it, it would. Look at that. Needs more clearance for sure right here. I need to cut more.
For sure.
So far, so good.
Dad, not too fast, not too fast.
We're gonna go through
Monkey. Did it.
You guys are a little wet. Alright, so far all good. Doesn't leak, I think. I'm gonna check. No leaks, we're good. And the skid plate works great. So now all I'm gonna do is just throw the bumper back on, leave it as is. I wanted to build a bumper, but there's not enough time. Sun's going down. And then tomorrow we're gonna go snow wheeling. So you guys will get to see that footage on another date. See you guys. Peace. So we're back from the snow. There wasn't really a lot of snow like we thought it would be, so we didn't really record a lot. But I got some footage with my 360 camera that I'm gonna post now. So you guys can see basically the little trail we went through. It wasn't bad. Honestly, I didn't even need the snow chains or anything. There's a couple things I do gotta fix on the car, which is the suspension, the back suspension. I gotta raise it up. The front suspension was articulating pretty good. For it being only a two-wheel drive, you guys are gonna get to see a couple of the trails that we're on. This thing made it through, which was awesome. But yeah, you guys are gonna get to see the footage now. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Hopefully we get to do more of these trips, and then you guys are gonna get to see me build this thing up from where it's at now, which is what I built it to a four-wheel drive capable rig. It was nice, huh?
This is nice.
Here comes Little Hiker. There's my brother-in-law's Jeep. And there's the bands. We made it up.
Look at that. Truck is going.
Oh, hey, the Toyota. Thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Peace.